Hi, my name's Dr. Kirsten Hunter. I'm a clinical psychologist of 20 years, and thanks for coming along. This is Psych in Your Car. I just thought of an idea to stop off and do a quick video on the way to work to share some psychology knowledge. I've authored these 6 books, Signposts for Living, and they cover 200 plus psychology areas, bringing psychology to the public, which I'm very passionate about, and this is just one of those topics in those books. So today I'm going to talk about a really interesting area that people don't know about, called the Protestant Work Ethic. Now, this is a sociology kind of area, but it has direct links into our psychology, and we don't even know it. So the Protestant work ethic comes back from an era beyond, I'm not a historian, so I won't tell you the exact dates, but basically back when there was the belief system where if you everyone was all about being incredibly religious, and if you were working very hard, then you would go to heaven. If you were not working very hard, that was sinful, that was slothful, and you were going to hell. And that, my darlings, is the Protestant work ethic. And it is through our culture. We actually subscribe to that in our culture, and we don't even know that we do. We don't know where it comes from. So basically, when people are being industrious, they feel really good within themselves. And don't get me wrong, that is a very good thing, to have a sense of achievement, a sense of direction, motivation, growth, expansion. It's very, very good. But we're not workhorses. Our life is not about being on a mouse wheel constantly. Our achievement has to be balanced with living, enjoying ourselves, being in the moment, recuperating, relaxing, savouring all of our hard work, but yet we feel guilty. A lot of people feel guilty for putting down tools. We think, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. If you say to someone, how are you? How often do we say, oh, I'm very busy. I'm very busy. And they're proud of being very busy. Why? Protestant work ethic. So we actually feel guilty for leisure. A lot of people do. It's a very common issue through the Western society anyway, and basically we're missing the point. I do a lot of palliative care. I work with people who are dying, and they don't say, I'm so glad my house was clean. They don't say, I'm so glad I kept my to-do list down. They say love for their life, love for their family, their friends, their passions, love for enjoying the moment. That's what matters. Quite the opposite of the Protestant work ethic. So it's really important that we realize that it's okay to put down tools. It's okay to stop and enjoy. It's actually not okay. It's important. It's a priority. It's a balance. It's all about the balance of achieving and leisure. And also, we're kind of not very intelligent, really, are we? We think, I've got things to do, things to do, things to do. We always will. You never actually get your to-do list done, because that's the nature of life, you know. So it would be amazing if you could take this on board. Think to yourself, how do you go with putting down tools? Can you relax? Can you recuperate? Some people who really, really struggle with being able to stop and enjoy themselves and put down tools and just be and do and enjoy, they actually need to, in session, we actually need to create structure around it. So we'll say, okay, in the mornings, on the weekends, say, on the mornings you can achieve, you can do, you can get all your jobs done, busy, busy, busy. But come lunchtime, put down tools. Do things you enjoy. Do things that give you pleasure. Slow down, be in the moment. And if that's a creative pursuits, that's wonderful. But not a case of getting the jobs done. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the Protestant work ethic. Know how you're programmed and deprogram yourself, and have some choice. It's very important. Very important to be and enjoy life and be aware of what ultimately matters in balance. So there you go. If you want to jump on my website, it's kirstenhunterauthor.com, and you can grab these books there, but you can also grab them on any of the platforms, which is pretty much everywhere around the world, which is great. And Instagram and Facebook, Kirsten Hunter Author. Twitter, Kirsten Hunter AU, and I also have some podcasts where I talk about psychology topics with a whole scope of delicious people. Really, really juicy and interesting topics. So that's Signposts for Living with Dr. Kirsten Hunter. On the website, kirstenhunterauthor.com, there's a whole host of free resources. There's a boot camp, there's blogs, newsletter, the podcast link, this Psych in Your Car link, a whole lot of stuff. So if you want to jump on there, you're more than welcome. All right, take care. I'll see you later.